Okay, grab your Prospector and head to a refinery shop. Any L1 Lagrange point offers refinery services, so just pick the closest one to your location and fly there. You will need 4 Argo pods, but I buy 5. And I'll tell you why later in the video. Get back to the hangar, retrieve the Prospector and get on the pilot seat. You need to switch to nav mode to turn the shields off. Also, press right Alt plus K to unlock the pod ports. You will get a message like this on the screen when the ports are unlocked. Now use the tractor beam to get the original MISC pods out, but before replacing them with the new ones, you must detach the pod holders as well. For this you need a gun with loads of magazines, and then shoot at the iron bars. Just make sure the shields are off. It usually takes 3 to 4 magazines to finally detach them. Now get the pod holders out of the way and bring up the new Argo pods from the elevator. Here comes the most difficult part. Due to a bug with Alpha 3.24.2, the pods are stuck inside the freight elevator, and if you attempt to pull them out, they may fall through the elevator. And that may means like 70% of the times, which means they will be lost forever. 70% of the times. I don't know if there is a safe workaround for this, but this is what worked for me. You will bring up only 2 Argo pods. They will spawn inside each other, and when the tractor beam is attached to one, the other ore pod will force it out. But this will not be enough to completely force it out of the elevator. It will just prevent it from falling through. So you will need to be as quick as possible in pulling the Argo pod out of the elevator, and you will have a very brief window. So as soon as the tractor beam is attached to the Argo pod, try to pull it up so that it gets out of the elevator. Otherwise you will lose it, like this. Now, if you manage to pull up the first Argo pod, do not try the other one, because it will 100% fall through the elevator, because there's nothing beneath it to force it up. So what you will do is bring it back down and then bring up a new pair of Argo pods. This is why I bought 5 Argo pods in the first place, because you will only be able to get 4 of them out. The last one will always remain there and will never make it out of the elevator. Once the Argo pods are out, place them on your Prospector, and then rinse and repeat this for the other side of the ship as well. You will need to have 4 Argo pods equipped. And also there's a hack for the Argo pods. I mean, if you find it too difficult to pull them out of the elevator, you will need to find an Argo mole somewhere in the verse and then steal its Argo pods. It's possible, but you know, it will take time. Okay, now that we have the Argo pods swapped, what will happen if we lose this ship? Well, basically, you'll lose the Argo pods as well. But there is a way to save them, and here's how to do it. You'll store your ship, you'll go to the vehicle loadout manager, and you will make a random change, like unequipping a weapon or any other component. Save the changes and retrieve the ship again. Now store it again, go to the vehicle manager, and revert the change you made earlier. Now I'll retrieve the ship and I'll get rid of it. Okay, now we claim the new Prospector, and we wait. Now I retrieve it, and there it is. These are the Argo pods on a completely new ship. Since I only swapped the pods for one side of the ship, the other side remains without pods. And you know, the ship will not replace it with MISC pods. It will just remain empty. You need to swap all the pods with Argo ones to finally get 48 SU of storage. And as you can see, I have only 24. If it helped you, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also drop a comment below if you have any questions, and a thumbs up if you want to see more Star Citizen content. And also make sure to upvote the freight elevator problem with pods so that we can finally get it fixed with the next major patch.